Yeah, man, we got this.
We get
Okay, I believe it says
okay.
where we are live. All right, first thing first, we wasted enough time. We're going to get back into it. But of course, yes, it was a misunderstanding with the whole link. It was connected with my Twitter account, and the link went out there. It was set to public so anyone can join in. No disrespect to any subs or viewers. We love you guys, but it was just unexpected. This is a private captains only event. Feel free to send any questions. And I was told that guy was a troll from Manga Men, so no disrespect. Let's continue this on with the Bleach discussions.
Let's do this. First thing is, now that we got everything taken care of, everything back, real quick, you know who I am. Charles' Anime World, leader of Squad Double Zero, founder of the universe. You know who I am. You know you got X here. You know who's captain of Squad X, president of Squad Double Zero. You already know. Then you got the man himself, the TheEliteace. You know, Ace, what is your catchphrase? I don't even know what your catchphrase is. Oh wait,
Oh man, I'm about
I know. Hold on, I know. You already know what it is. It's your boy, the TheEliteace. I know what it is. I know. I had to think about it. I was like, I'm thinking about like what's Ace's catchphrase? You really do need a new catchphrase though. You already know what it is. You need a new one, bro. You
Oh
need.
no, man. See, now I gotta say you. See, technically now you don't know what it is because everyone knows it's We Live Action. You already know what
Watch
it
out, bro.
is. We Live Action. That is legendary. I would never change that. I'm gonna have it on the shirt,
Legendary.
and I'm gonna wear it at Yumicon. It's gonna says We Live Action. You already know what it is. Okay, now people can see as we see the viewers. All right, now it's back to no. Okay, so I can't remember who was talking last, but I know the topic was about Aizen.
Aizen.
No what? Yeah,
No,
it was you X about.
saying like, yeah, basically we were saying like, you know, what is Aizen's role going to be? And I said that you don't know what Aizen's role is going to be because Aizen is the ultimate wild card, so no one knows what his role is going to be.
Yeah, because X, you were also saying that you believe Ichigo is going to need some outside help to take on Juha.
Yeah, definitely. Although we haven't seen Ichigo's bankai, so we don't know what his full capabilities are. I just don't think at this current point that he has the power to take down Yhwach by himself. I honestly think he's going to need some outside assistance. That's just
Oh
my
yeah.
personal opinion. Because Ichigo, like I said, I'm going by speculation here, but because we don't know what he can do in terms of his powers. But Ichigo's never been the kind of he doesn't have the kind of Zanpakuto that has like kind of any unique or crazy outstanding abilities. His abilities seem somewhat very standard. Getsu Getensho is just a spiritual energy slash. He moves faster. He's stronger. It seems very basic. And when you're battling against somebody like Yhwach, you could argue that that's not going to be enough to take the man down. We've seen how tricky he can be in combat, and we've seen how durable and tough he is. I don't think Ichigo can do it by himself. I think he's going to need some outside assistance, and I think that's where Aizen's going to come into play because Aizen's abilities, from what we know of, is the perfect counter for Yhwach in his eyes. And also, one thing we do know is that Yhwach has to see your abilities in its full capacity. Nobody has yet to see Aizen's bankai, and none of us even have a clue of what that could be. So things can only be going up and up from here. So we just see how things goes.
That is
True, yeah,
100% true.
yeah.
But all
Ichigo, my
right,
boy. I hate to admit it, that is true.
all right. So now let's move on. We got I'm not gonna try and pronounce your name because I know I'll butcher it. So I'm just gonna read your question because you know what question I'm talking about. All right. So it says, answer the question. Do you think the Soul King is dead for real? All right, Charles. What do you think? Then Ace. What do you think? And I'll give my thoughts.
Oh man,
Well,
that's
I'm
too
quick.
That's too easy, bro. The Soul King is not dead. You're crazy if you think that. Well, you're not crazy, but I'm saying, like, come on, guys. This is Bleach. Do you really think that the Soul King is dead? Do you think that all three of these worlds are going to come crumbling down now that the Soul King is quote unquote dead? He's not dead, people. Think of it like this: if Juha is the Soul King's son, and Juha can foresee the future, it makes perfect sense, and it's quite logical that obviously the Soul King could probably see into the future as well, maybe even to a greater extent than Juha himself. I'm just saying, and I just don't think that the Soul King is dead. I also go into further, talks about it during my review of why I think the Soul King is dead. But no, just to put it quite simply, the Soul King is not dead, in my personal opinion. As my opinion as a reviewer, the Soul King is not dead.
Well, yeah, I'll put it like this. I know he's going to die, but the next chapter, I don't think he's going to be dead right there and there. I believe there are going to be some words discussed, maybe a backstory, I knew this was going to happen, or why did you do this, or why did you, make me have to do this, things like that. But I do think, yeah, he's going to die. It is crazy, though, and Taking 101 pointed out, like, the title alone of chapter 611 was a spoiler within itself, the death of the Spirit King. Like the death. I'm like, damn. So I believe that stab initiated the killing process, but I don't think he's just flat out dead. He's gonna have some type of dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. And I just say the reason he's not dead is because we've literally only been introduced to the character this month. Not this month, I mean this arc. So for him to just be taken out just caught in cold blood just like that, no. And secondly, he's a god. Although he might not be like, powerful in the sense of like, he has spiritual pressure. He might be powerful in the sense that he keeps balance. But I don't think he's going to be one-shot just like that. No way. Not after all of this time and all this development, all of this speculation that's been going on throughout the fan base. No way. So that's just my thoughts about it. Now, we got a question from Northside Z.
Northside Z.
Here we go. He says, I know Ace don't want to hear this, but what's stopping Kenpachi from having a bankai at this point? 10 years to achieve, and 10 years to train. Technically, he had it since he was a boy for decades. Ace?
Ace?
I think basically it's his. It's a couple of key things with that. I mean, it's his lack of dedication of training, and plus those mental shackles he put on himself. I mean, if he never put those shackles on itself and he would have stayed dedicated to training, yeah, had a solid connection with his Zanpakuto, then yeah, he would have had bankai. But see, I think the problem is where you can write yourself into a corner or be problematic with your story writing is when you have certain characters that are very powerful or powerful hacks abilities. It makes it hard for the story to play out. For example, we all know Kenpachi is a tank. We all know that. Now he knows the name of his Zanpakuto, Nazarashi. So imagine if he had the bankai of how this world would play out. It's like that's why Kubo wrote it out to where he's still laid out. Right now, Kenpachi is still laid out. Maybe having a one-on-one conversation with his Zanpakuto spirit, like, hey, that wasn't bad. Yeah, I see what you were about. No, because if he was still alive and well, the rest of those Quincy's would have been dropped before Yhwach could have taken their powers. And I think, that's why I think writers have to be really careful about the power strengths and levels that they give these characters, villains and good guys, But yeah, I think that's the whole thing about his bankai. I mean, he just didn't care about the training, and he had the shackles.
Okay, I got another question from Mr. Annie. Like, of course, the questions are coming in again. It's good to be back. First thing is, again, I apologize for everything that's happened. You know how it is, people, technical difficulties, things of that nature. But we're back, and that's all that matters right now. Question is basically, why do you guys think that Yhwach took Yamamoto's bankai, and what will he use it for? Wow.
Okay, I think I got this.
Okay, go for it, X.
All right. In Bleach, this is one of the things why TheEliteace has always been one of my favorite reviewers, because in the very beginning he always said when it comes to Bleach, it's not about city busting, it's not about planet busting, it's about the abilities themselves. Now, with Yhwach, we've seen that Yhwach, to some degree, has had the ability to take away powers, restore his own powers, essentially be like a godly figure. Now,
yes,
Ichibe was quoted to be the strongest of all Shinigami, but then bear in mind what his powers were. His powers weren't to be able to incinerate you into complete nothingness. It was to basically to be able to remove your powers and be able to basically power within names. Now, with a power like Yamamoto's, if that's going to hit you, you're done for. Do you understand my point? And Yhwach's abilities only seem to work on things that he's seen in their full capacity. We know one thing about the battle from 1,000 years ago with Yamamoto and Yhwach, that Yamamoto didn't use the full extent of his bankai, because what did Yhwach say when they met again? That, oh, your bankai seems to have changed over the last 1,000 years. Yamamoto said that no, it didn't change, he just didn't use all of it. So with that bared in mind, it does make sense why Yhwach would take away his bankai, knowing that that is something that will be able to incinerate his body completely and restart the process of, him regaining his body over the 900 years to regain his body, 90 years to regain his intelligence, 9 years to gain his powers. Because that's what I personally believe has happened and how it ties into Quincy folklore. Because Mayuri Kurotsuchi did say this, is that you failed to defeat that man 1,000 years ago. Now, let's bear in mind what we know of Yamamoto. Yamamoto is not somebody that's going to let, a threat to the Soul Society off. He's going to finish them thoroughly and make sure that, they're completely eradicated. So with that bared in mind, does it not make sense, or is it not too much of a far cry to say that Yamamoto completely incinerated Yhwach's body, but you can't defeat Yhwach just by, destroying his body. You have to defeat him in a special way. That's just the way I see things. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I'm with you. I'm pretty much with you the whole way. The reason I think that what I think that Yhwach's going to use Old Man Yama's bankais for is for this upcoming war. I mean, like, I know that they're in the war right now, but I still believe that there's more. I still believe that there's an even greater villain. I still believe that even maybe past the Soul King, there's someone else. Because I remember the last captain's table that was almost a year ago. We all stated that we all think that the Soul King pretty much was going to be like the final villain. The Soul King. Mm-hmm. But the way that things has been shaping up in the past, I say 25 to 30 chapters. It makes me think and it makes me wonder that, okay, maybe there's someone even more. Maybe there's a power even stronger that Yhwach is going to need Old Man Yama's bankai for. So I believe that's what he's saving it for. Because let's be honest, if it was just as simple as just stabbing the Soul King while he was in that ice pillar or sleep or whatever he was, why would he need this bankai? You see what I'm saying? That's another reason why I don't believe that the Soul King is dead. It's no way that it was that easy. You can't kill the Soul King that easy. He is the Soul King. But I still believe that there's a stronger force that they're all going to have to rally against. Maybe Uryu's going to play no, actually, I know Uryu's going to play a role. Uryu's definitely going to play a role. That Ichigo's playing a role, and Aizen for sure is going to play a role. Those three people, is going to play a role. And I even believe to a certain extent that Kisuke Urahara is going to play one of the most important roles ever in these upcoming chapters of Bleach. And by the end of this year, in watching Bleach, we will see Kisuke Urahara do something incredible. I don't know exactly what that's going to be and how it's going to pertain to this war, what's going on right now, but I believe by the end of this year, we're going to see Kisuke Urahara do something incredible that's going to leave us gasping for air.
I actually agree with that. I agree with that. Ace?
Yeah, well said. With what you said, X, I believe that that's a good possible theory that there maybe has to be a special way to defeat Yhwach. Another thing I do believe that I said in my review, I noticed Ichibe said something I just could not believe and I thought was very stupid, is how he told Ichigo, I'm not telling you to kill him, but defeat him, stop him. And I'm thinking to myself, what, this man is not a threat to the whole, just the whole balance of life, everything. He even told Ichigo, this guy, the Soul King is the Lich King, of just like the kingpin of everything. If he dies, everything crumbles. And now you're telling me not to kill his greatest threat. So I believe the Royal Guard knows that Yhwach is the son of the Spirit King. That's why they just can't bring it to themselves to kill him. Or maybe it was just under some rule to not kill anyone of that royal family. Now, maybe Old Man Yama knew as well. That's why he could never say anything where Mayuri was like, hey, it's because of you. You didn't kill this motivator all them years ago, and now look what happened. And I love that panel. You just see Old Man Yama in the corner looking down like, damn, he does have a point. Now, Charles, with what you were saying, I do believe that too. Kisuke Urahara is going to do something again. However, I hope it doesn't plan out the same way as it did when Ichigo was fighting Aizen, because I call that recycled writing, and it will be kind of predictable and a letdown. And that was one of my biggest gripes with Gundam Seed Destiny. The last episode was basically a copy and paste of Gundam Seed. It was basically the same thing. So I do want Urahara to do something new and surprising, which may be his bankai. But I don't want it to be the final checkmate of the final outcome of the battle. But right now, currently, we see he has he's involved in something with sending the visors and crew up there. We noticed he already had a big bag. Who knows what equipment was in there? But for a long time, people did say that they don't believe Aizen is the final villain, and I never believed that as well. Now, it's kind of speculated or thought or believed that Yhwach is the final villain, only because this is the final arc. But like you said, Charles, it could be anything after Yhwach. Like we just don't know, because before Aizen was defeated, we didn't think this Yhwach guy would come out of nowhere, yet alone the son of the Spirit King. I mean, so yeah, anything could happen after Yhwach's defeat.
That's true. We got some comments coming in. Of course, people are, I'm glad to see the comment section blowing up like it's supposed to. Basically, is Kisuke going to die?
You know what? I'll go first on this one. I would like that for an impact standpoint for the story, but I don't see it happening. Unless if it does happen, I forget their name. Shame on me. Them two kids that work at the Kisuke shop. Maybe they'll take it over with Tessai, But if he was to die, because you know what, Urahara, he's very smart on all types of levels, but we don't know much about his defense. Now we see Ukitake, yes, he's sick and frail, but we see Wonder Wise pierced him right through the back and he got dropped. Now we know a lot of times in Bleach, in the world of Bleach, piercing a character, that doesn't do nothing. We've seen plenty of characters keep on fighting with holes in their body. But Ukitake, that was a different case because he was frail. But I wonder if that same thing was to happen with Urahara, would that drop him or kill him? Just like Oetsu with Star Knight X, the X-axis. Popped them and dropped them. This is a Royal Guard member and dropped them, one shot. So I wonder if Urahara was to get pierced or cut in the neck or shot with the X-axis, would that drop him as well?
Ooh. Wow. But for me, I don't think that I don't see Kisuke dying. I just don't. He's been a figure in Bleach for the longest. I don't see him dying. I actually see Yoruichi's sister dying, but that's a whole different topic. I'm not going to get into that, but I actually see Yoruichi's sister dying, and that'll push Yoruichi to use her Shikai, use her Zanpakuto, her Bankai maybe. She was a captain, so we know she has a Bankai. I'm not saying that all captains have to have Bankais, because I know Kenpachi's, Kenpachi, but still, her dying is going to be the catalyst for Yoruichi to go all out. We have a question from Soul Madness here, and it's kind of been bothering me. Basically, he says, "Hey, captains, I know before you were talking about how no one in Bleach is truly evil. I disagree, as there is one truly evil person in Bleach, and that is Mayuri. He's just too sadistic."
I had a feeling he's going to say Mayuri.
Yeah, I don't believe that Mayuri is even evil. I just think that Mayuri is he's a strange person. If you remember, he even showed remorse. An evil person wouldn't show that level of remorse that Mayuri had when he was talking about Old Man Yama, and basically what Old Man Yama thought of the Sarate and how you have to defend it, and that remorse that was in his eyes. See what I'm saying there, guys? That was the only time I saw where I was like, okay, this dude actually does have a heart. Don't get me wrong, it's buried deep down, but he actually does have one. What do you think about that, X and then Ace?
Pretty difficult to say because it's just really opinion based. But from my opinion, I say Mayuri is somewhat evil. I wouldn't say he's evil in the sense of like, oh yeah, he's got his own agenda and he's got like his own diabolical plan. I would say he's twisted, if that makes sense. Like what he does has good intentions. Like his duty is to protect the Soul Society, and he will do whatever he has to get that done, even if that method is seen as somewhat immoral. So in that sense, the guy isn't evil. He's just twisted. That's just the way I see it.
Excuse me. Yeah, I agree. I was gonna say some of the things like his heart is in the right place, but his way of going about it is just But one thing I would love to see. I would love to see this. I don't think it would ever be done unless Kubo come out with a a continuation after Bleach has ended, but it's like a backstory to see the origins and beginnings of all the freaking captains. Because think about it, why did Mayuri want to be a Shinigami in the first damn place? I mean, just think about it. Why do you want to join the academy, go through this, go through? I mean, it's like for what? So, but with him, he's that type of person. If he's just doing experiments on you, if you're suffering, it's okay. I won't put so much pressure on this arm. I'll start on this leg then to take away the pain from this arm. He'll do stuff like that. But like what you were saying, Charles, his heart is in the right place of protecting Soul Society. But like Byakuya said, but did you have to bring them back from the dead? You couldn't let them rest in peace? And but in Mayuri's eyes, he's doing whatever it takes. But that guy, he'll even sacrifice his own crew. That's why this guy is saying he's evil. Like, he will sacrifice his own crew. But then again, I kind of think Kenpachi I wouldn't say sacrifice. Kenpachi will be along the lines of, all right, I'm going to fight. Y'all can fight along with me. But if y'all get in the way, y'all just going to get killed. That's all,
That's true, too.
All right, let's see what other questions we got here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name because I will butcher it because I can't pronounce that. Do you guys think
Butcher
that Nah, I'll let him off this time, man. I don't want to put him on blast on stream. All right. Do you guys think that we will see Aizen's bankai? And if we will... Whoa. Let me read that again. Do you guys think we will see Aizen's bankai? And if we will... Okay, whatever. Okay, cool. I'm about to leave that one. Sorry, bro. Let's go with another one. See what other questions we got here.
We got a lot of questions coming in. Let's see. Oh wait, answer the question. What will be Ichigo's full bankai power be? What Ichigo's full bankai power? That's wow. Ichigo's full bankai power. Since this is just hypothetically, we're just wondering here. Let's see. It's gonna be. Let's see. I want to say that it's gonna be a mixture of when Ichigo fought Urahara, but it's going to be a lot more controlled and condensed, if that makes any sense. I'm going to say it's, to some aspect, I'm going to say it like that. It's going to be like when Ichigo fought Urahara, but it's going to be controlled this time. He's going to be in full control. He's going to be fully aware of his surroundings, but it's going to be more condensed and even more powerful.
Yeah.
What do you say, Ace?
Well, you know what? I would love to see that, but that was one of my biggest gripes before when he can don the mask. Now it's still, people still wonder and debate and say yes and no if Ichigo, can don his hollow mask. Some say no because now that he's at full power, has a full understanding, there's no, secrets and shackles and whatnot. All his powers are swirled into one. There is nothing separating from anything else because naturally, when he's in his human body, he can't don the mask. But when he's in his Soul Reaper body, he can't use Fullbringers because that's for humans, etc., all that stuff. But my biggest gripe, and I was thinking about this the other day, I think this will probably never, ever get explained in Bleach. If someone knows, and I missed something, link me to the chapter. But Tosin was able to go into his resurrection and keep his just regular state of mind, and none of the visors, we've never seen them do it. And they had their hollow powers longer than Tosin. I never understood that. But as far as Ichigo's bankai, I was thinking along the lines it will be a controlled mixture of everything because, like X said, Ichigo he just has this energy-based, power-based abilities with his Zanpakuto. So he has Quincy powers, hollow powers, so I would want to see that bankai use all of those in one. But I would also love to see what you said, Charles, just a control upgrade version of his full hollow form.
As for me, when it comes for Ichigo's bankai, I'm not expecting anything elaborate because, like I said before, Ichigo's never been the type to showcase any, elaborate, out of the ordinary powers like what Shunsui has, like what Soifon has. There's nothing elaborate out of the ordinary. So with that bared in mind, I don't expect to see anything other than a speed boost, a power boost, and better control of the abilities that he's already got. Like, maybe because now that he's more understanding with his hollow side, maybe we might see a Zero or, a Sonido of some sort. That's all I'm expecting, really. I'm not expecting much more.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I'm wrong, I'll be happy about that, but that's just me. All
Any
right,
comments?
let's see. Let's see what we got here. No, we already answered that. No, these guys are just talking.
What about
These
Sunshui's
guys are in
bankai?
amongst their own conversation.
Sunshui's bankai. Ooh, what about Sunshui's bankai? What do you think, Ace? I want to hear. I know you're a
Man.
fan.
You know what? Shunsui's Bankai. Oh man, I'm calling it now. He's going to use it on one of the elite guards or Hashwath. I'm calling it right now. You've heard it live. I'm calling it. Um, I don't know. His Shikai threw me off the first time it was revealed.
Right.
You know, these folklore games and whatnot, they're calling the names of the colors, stamina color. I'm like, what the hell is this? But
Bro,
I mean, it's cool, but that it can also work against him, as you know, demonstrated. But his Bankai could be anything. But speaking of Bankais, slightly on or off topic, I have something to say of regarding one guy question regarding Aizen's Bankai. Everyone's wondering, will we see his Bankai? Now, it was never. Now, technically, he never said, this is my Shikai. He never said that. He said, this is my Zanpato's ability. Now, of course, he has complete hypnosis. We all know the ways. There's 3 methods to becoming a captain. So, what if he uses hypnosis to make others believe he could become a captain quicker than what it takes to be? Just like his Sane said. You know, we remember the ceremonial Zapato release of yours. It's a I believe she said it was a running water type. They use water and
The
mist to
ceremonial
get
release, it was water based. I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
water bait.
so if he
Yeah,
tricked them with just a
yeah,
Shikai, he could have
mist.
tricked them to believe anything. So basically what I'm saying is I'm still by a thin of hair on the fence that if that's his Shikai or Bunkai. Because just because he got on the captain's robe don't mean a motivator got a Bunkai.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold it. Wait.
He's got a
Wait,
point.
wait.
He's got a very valid point, though.
Yeah.
No, I mean I know you do, but I'm just thinking about what you just said. Like, wait a minute. So when the Aizen, so what is Aizen? Like, is he?
Basically, this motivator, he's a strong Shinigami. He even said that he has twice the amount of Ryatsu than your average captain. That's why when he used the Hokyoku, he can temporarily awaken it at full power to make the Arankar. But it's like him and Kenpachi, and of course Omeyama, they have some, and of course Ichigo, but he's a whole different species. They have some high amounts of Ryatsu where they don't even need a bunk. You see Aizen, that guy, it makes me wonder, though, if how he was laying waste to everybody, could he have done that without his little hypnosis tricks? That does make me wonder.
But it wouldn't have much style if he did. Like Aizen's about style. It wouldn't have. It would be as nearly as classy if he did. So no, I mean, come on, this is Aizen. You know what I'm saying? Like no, Aizen wouldn't do nothing like that. He has more style and class to do something like that. But that does make you think, though, because if that's the case, then like what else could we be off about when it comes to Aizen? You know, like what else like could we not know about Aizen? I mean, the turn back the pendulum arc was like that showed us to a degree of what Aizen was capable of. You know what I'm saying? When we first saw him. So I don't know, man. I mean, it's possible. It's very possible. But then that just, you know, it's just wow. I'm speechless right now because that's wow.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that for years. But Geen, I give Geen props. Real quick, not to get too much off topic. I will give Geen props. He was the only one to get through Aizen's skin to let Aizen reveal him the weakness of his Zanpato. I couldn't believe that. I could not. I was thinking like, shame on you, Aizen. You let.
But come on, hey, Ace, come on, though. Look how many years that man stayed undercover, though.
But I would never, if I had a plan like that to not care about nobody, I would not get that close to nobody. He even said, he told the Arankar, the Espada. No, you can say the Arankar too. I never told any of y'all to trust me. Just fight alongside me. So he basically trusted Geen. Geen gained Aizen's trust. Geen is more of a snake than Aizen. Geen even told Aizen, I'm like a snake. He told Aizen to his face, I'm like a snake. And Aizen just, all right, yeah. and then it somewhat bit him in the ass, but he still killed Ging.
All right. Now this is gonna be a very interesting question,
Yeah.
especially for you, Charles. All right. So
One
from
thing I want to talk
this one's from,
about real quick.
go on.
Oh.
Go on.
No, you said no.
It's
Go
cool.
on, bro.
Carry on.
Who's this from?
Okay, cool. All right. All right. Listen up. I have a question from Mr. Mega Man G Man. All right. I have a question for you. Is Yachiru dead, or basically was she a physical projection made by either Kenpachi or Urahara? Is she
I
even
knew.
real? Charles,
I
I'm
knew.
gonna start at you because I'm a fan.
I knew I would get the Yachiru question. I knew
I'm
that
directing that
I
at
would
you.
get the Yachiru question. Okay, this is the thing. Yachiru, oh my God, Yachiru is not dead. Yachiru, I still believe that Yachiru was zombified. I still believe that because the last time we saw Yachiru, she was with Isane, Kensei, and Rose because they were both because Kenpachi sent her down there to get fixed up by Isane. I believe that somehow or another Giswell was down there and she zombified Yachiru. You know, now exactly if that's gonna come into play or they're gonna show that later on, I don't know. I don't believe that Yachiru is dead, but the big mystery here and where is Yachiru? A lot of people keep forgetting about that. We've got this whole thing with Yhwach. You know, we have all these, you know, these great storylines that's happening right now. We got Ichigo coming up. We got Kisuke and the Vizards. You know, we have all this, but there are still so many mysteries we don't know about. Like, where is Yachiru? We haven't seen her since. You know what I'm saying? We have to think about that. We have to think about Shinji. Excuse me, Shinji. Where is he at? Him and Momo. Like, where are they at? You know, there's a lot of people MIA right now that we just don't know exactly what happened to or where they're at. Kamamura, is he still a fox? I mean, like, excuse me, a wolf? A wolf? Excuse me, a wolf? But hold on, let's be honest here. This is the captain's table. We can have fun here, but we got them facts. But still, let's be honest here. Tell me that Kamamura did not look like a fox to people instead of a wolf. Tell me that he did not look like a
his
fox.
tail did make it look like
All right.
a fox, but you know he will always correct Yachiru and say, you know, he's a wolf.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
I know, but come on, people. That was a fox. I don't care what anybody said, you know. But yeah, thanks you for the comment, bro. But yeah, Yachiru
Yo,
to me.
Charles, the
I
question's not
mean,
finished, you know. There's a second part to it as well.
wait, this is the second part?
Yeah, there's a second part to it.
Okay, what is it?
The second part to it is basically, do you believe that she was a physical, like, do you believe that she was a physical projection made by either Kenpachi or Urahara? Basically, he's asking, is Yachiru even real?
Yachiru is real because you know why? You know why she's real? Because of something Isane said. Remember when Isane saw Yachiru Zanpakuto for the first time? Isane said she had never ever seen a Zanpakuto like Yachiru's, where its Shikai state will manifest beings. You know, that's another mystery. You know, like she had never seen a Zanpakuto like Yachiro's before, that it would actually manifest beings. And Kubo spent a lot of time on that panel, you know, about Isane thinking about this. Like he spent, I think, almost a page and a half to almost 2 pages just about Isane thinking about Yachiro's Zanpakuto. So I do not believe that she's a manifestation of Kenpachi or anything like that. I believe that she is truly a real person because it's something that Ace said a while back too, and I'm about to say that because I'm on his channel or whatever, but I'm really just saying that because it's like because he said something like it was the birth of all 3 of them getting their names. Like Nozarashi was that last piece. You had Kenpachi who didn't have a name. You had the little girl that didn't have a name, and then you had the Zanpakuto that didn't have a name. It was like the end of the circle when we finally saw Nozarashi. So I don't believe that she's a manifestation. I believe that she is a real person. You see what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. She's an overpowered person, and I still believe that Yachiru has a bankai as well. But you know, I'm gonna have to take that back because I don't know if she follows Kenpachi so much because Kenpachi's always stated that the bankai are for the weak. So I'm not gonna say she has a bankai, but she is definitely really, really strong. But she's not a manifestation of anything, in my personal opinion.
Okay. How do I feel about that? All right. Me personally, I always thought of Yachiru as being a real person. I do understand where the idea of her not being a real person came from, for the simple fact, like what Charles said, is that she was always around Kenpachi. He didn't know the name of his Zanpakuto. He didn't like basically Yachiru herself didn't actually have a full-on name. He named her after the person that he looked up to the most. Excuse me. So that all makes sense. But for the simple fact that other people have been able to see her, other people have been able to talk to her, other people have been able to interact with her, and other people, such as Isane, has seen her Zanpakuto and what it can do, then clearly she's a real person. And that's all I have to say about that.
Mm-hmm. What about you, A?
Oh yeah, I agree. She's the real deal. I mean, you've seen it in movies, old makes, OVAs, all those type of things. Yeah, she's real. I believe she's real. Now, as far as do I think she's alive or not, you know what? I swear, I love Bleach, but it's not perfect. And I just threw my hands up when it comes to characters that are MIA or supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
I've given up feeling like they're alive or dead. I'm just like, forget. They can be anything because, Kubo, he likes to tease and cry wolf with these supposed to be dead characters or whatnot. When you see a character die, they're not dead. When you think they're dead, they're not. People are still on the fence if Rangiku is dead. I think she's alive, even though she's a zombie. I think she's still alive though, just under that zombie spell. But you know what? Now that I think about it though, what's her name's powers is gone. Giselle, her powers are gone. So I wonder if the spell will be lifted because remember it said Quincy's have to die in order to be zombies. But Soul Reaper, she just got to throw the blood on them. She don't have to kill them to turn them into zombies. She can just turn them into zombies. But a Quincy, they have to be dead. But I do wonder. But now, basically, we're all going to see. Only time will tell. All the Quincy powers are gone, so we'll see if the spell is lifted.
Wait. Why would? But hold up a second. Why is Gaswell's powers gone?
I'm trying to think. Wait a minute.
Because Lilioto pushed her into the cave and the light never touched her.
Yeah, you're right.
Gaswell's powers are still intact. She never got touched by the light.
Yeah,
and Lilioto's half of her wing did get touched. So probably partially of her powers are gone as well. But Gaswell got pushed into that cave. I mean, the light never touched Gaswell.
Yeah. It's true. Not all of the Quincy's had their powers taken away by Juha, and not all of them have died. So, but the question that's been bothering me for the longest time is this: you've still got, you still got the Fullbringers coming into the mix. You still got a couple more Visors coming into the mix. What role are they really going to play in the war? Like, what's really left for them? That's the question that I ask, like you guys. I'll ask this to Ace first, and then Charles.
That was one of the things I was gonna put in one of my upcoming Bleach videos that I have planned because that's to me that's just a sign of the story of Bleach can go any angle. It can just turn into something else that we never would have imagined because with the Fullbringers within themselves, I have so many questions. Another thing I feel Kubo needs to explain that will never be explained. Why the hell did Genjo, when Ichigo killed him, he should have just popped up in the Shinigami form. Like that was his human body, and now that he's dead, you've seen him, Tsukishima, and the other Fullbringer, I forget his name, the one with the eye patch. They still, look the same. I wonder what about their powers. Those are their Fullbring powers. Now, true enough, yes, they're hollow based, which are nothing but evil spirits. So even though now they're in the spirit world, I wonder if their spiritual powers remain intact. If that's the case, that's cool with me because I would love to see Tsukishima, his ability. Yeah, I would love to see him use that. But at the same time, even though I do like Genjo and Tsukishima, they're not really that strong compared to Juha or probably those elite guards. So I don't know what the hell. Same thing with Grimchild. I don't know what he's gonna do. Halibel, my homegirl. I know. Yes, our girl. She's still chained up.
My girl.
I forget his name. The preview in the spot a chat fought with the orange afro. He's still alive. Urahara spared him. Well, somewhat, but well, she healed him. He's still alive. It's just so many more questions. That's why, for the people who say this is the last year of Bleach, I disagree, and that's what my video is going to be about. I'm gonna bring out all the points why I feel this is not the last year of Bleach. Too many things to tie up.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Okay.
with you.
I've seen an interesting discussion going on in the chat. Mr. Rush Desai, he was talking to Mr. Antilock and just basically saying that Juha named Uryu as his successor because he's the last surviving Quincy. Let me say a few things about that. For starters, Uryu isn't the last surviving Quincy because we have Ryuken, so that's one thing. And two, the reason I believe that Yuha has named Uryu his successor is this. It's simply because Uryu was able to survive the Holy Selection. And with that bearing in mind, that means that Uryu has a strong body in terms of his Reiatsu. You're not saying that he's the most powerful Quincy character, just saying that he's able to survive it, so there's some value to him. Now, where am I going with this? Where I'm going with this is that for some reason, Yuha wasn't able to stay outside the Vandenrak for very long upon the first invasion of the Soul Society. Why? We don't know. But we do know this, that his body was destroyed at some point, so he had to regain his body over 900 years, his intelligence over 90. We all know the story and how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where I'm going with this is that I believe the only reason that Yuha has branded Uryu with the letter A, is to use Uryu as a vessel, very similar to what Orochimaru does to people in the series of Naruto. What does the chat think about that? What do my two fellow captains think about that? I'm gonna get Charles's thoughts on that first, and then we'll go to Ace.
Round that question off one last time, bro, because you said a lot.
Okay, all right. The question was just simply basically saying that, oh yeah, let me go back to it actually.
Yeah, you need to round that up.
All right. All the question was saying, it wasn't really a question. It was more or less a statement. But I decided to take it a little bit further. It's just basically Juha named Uryu as his successor because he was the last remaining Quincy. And I'm just saying that no, that's not the case. He didn't name Uryu his successor because he was the last surviving Quincy. He named him as his successor because he was able to survive the Holy Selection. Because he's not the last surviving Quincy, because Ryuken is also a surviving Quincy and a full Quincy at that.
Yeah.
So I just took that comment a little bit further and gave my own thoughts about it.
Basically, I agree with what you just said 100%. It's not like it's nothing to like discuss over. Like Ryuken is still there unless Uryu was forced to quote unquote kill his father. I mean, or unless Juha killed Ryuken or something, or Ryuken is dead. Then yeah, then.
No, Charles, that's not the question I'm asking you. The question I'm asking you is like, what do you think about the idea of Yuha only branding Uryu as the letter A just to utilize his body? Because we've seen that for some reason he wasn't able to stay outside the Vandenrak for very long. There was a time period. What do you think about that?
Oh, okay, I got you now. Honestly, I mean, it's Juha. He can foresee all. Like he is Jesus basically. He basically is Jesus basically. So I really don't know. But I mean, there has to be a reason that Juha has foreseen something, and that Uryu is going to play an extremely important role in this arc. I mean, an extremely role. I mean, we haven't seen Uryu fight since I don't know how long. Ever since the Fullbringers arc, I think. I mean, like we haven't seen them fight in so long. So I can't wait to see Uryu fight. Basically, that's the only thing I'm gonna get around this. I can't wait to see him fight. I can't wait to see him go in. And yeah, that's all I have to really say about it. Ace.
Yeah. It does make me wonder if Juha went to Ryuken and was like, "Hey, you want to get down? You want to join us?" And he probably told him like, "Look, I'm gonna tell you like I told my son. I have no interest in this. It doesn't put food on the table. It don't put food on the table. I can't pay my internet bill. I can't pay for Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, without, whatever. I am just strictly about living.
I'm a doctor, damn it.
Exactly. But you know what? In real life, let's get super realistic here.
Let's go.
If you had Quincy's in real life, I promise you, not all of them will use that for good. They will use it for. They will rob banks, steal, kill, murder, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised Ryuken. He's like, man, forget work and being this doctor stuff. I'm about to just, what's the police gonna do? What are they gonna do? I'm a Quincy. I'm surprised he doesn't live a corrupt life, and I would love to have seen that in the world of Bleach. Now, some still debate and argue that the Star Knights are corrupt or evil, but like you all said, I don't believe no one is evil in Bleach. So I'm surprised he didn't go to Ryukin if he did not. But maybe he looked at Uryu because he's younger. Is some other potential within him. But since he has the blood of Juha in him now, since he drunk it and he asked it letter A, what is Uryu going to play a key role into helping Ichigo defeat Juha? Because he's going to say, wait, Ichigo, I drunk his blood. Now I got multiple eyes as well. I can, so I'm wondering how that's going to go. And even more importantly, we have yet to see their confrontation. I can't wait to see that.
You know what? Real quick, I'm glad you brought that up. In my Bleach review, and I know you guys saw it, I was talking about the eyes, the pupils. A lot of people were doubting that Juha and the Soul King were father and son. They were like, no, because we remember what Juha told Ichigo, like, my son born of the darkness. Yeah. Everybody was like, oh, yeah, So I've said, well, this is where you know that there actually are father and son. Look at Juha's eyes. Juha has 3 pupils, correct? We saw his eyes open up fully, correct? Now, go back to that one page. I forgot which one exactly it was. It was Bleach 500 and something. I'm not quite sure. Look at the Soul King's eyes. At first, we just thought it was one eye. It looked like a bug or whatever. But if you look closely, those black spots in each corner of his eyes are pupils. Each one of those are pupils. You see what I'm saying? As Juha has 3, the Soul King has 4. His is just dark. But if you look on each side of his eye, they're curved on each end. Those are 4 pupils. So I believe that's kind of genetic evidence to a certain extent that, yes, they are father and son. I just want to know your thoughts on that, X and then Ace.
Me personally, I have no reason to disbelieve, but I got to look back on that chapter myself to be able to see that, because I can't remember exactly. But I know the chapter you're talking about. It's when the Soul King was first introduced when we first see him.
Exactly.
But I don't know. You know what? I remember before I did my Bleach review, because I do my reviews a little bit differently now. I have the subs ask me questions like a day beforehand. So one of the things that one of our own squad members asked us, Precious, she asked me this, like, what is the relationship between the Soul King and basically Juha's eyes? Because she picked this up straight away, and at first I looked at it as nothing, just that he has weird eyes. Maybe those are people that end up being transcendent beings end up getting weird eyes, minus the exception of Ichigo. So that I don't know. But anyways, I'm kind of digressing here. My main point about it is this: is that when it comes to Yhwach and his powers and what his eyes are, I said in my review that I believe his powers work in the way of him being some kind of like a basilisk, almost in the sense that anything his eyes gaze upon in his full capabilities, his powers are dead and nullified against him. Now, where I'm going with this, I believe that the way the Soul King's eyes work is that he uses his eyes as like the catalyst of his powers to be able to balance the universe. That's just my opinion of it.
Right. What do you think about it, Ace, about the eyes of
what? I've seen that comment before, and I remember you mentioned in your review. I've seen that comment before, and I went back and I looked at his eyes, and to me, like, I was looking for the pupil, the iris, everything. It looks like the pupil is just stretched out. I don't see each individual pupils. It just looks like one pupil. His pupil is stretched, where you have it curving up to the left, curving up to the right, then curving down to the lower left, and curving down to the lower right. And it looks like it's just one pupil that's stretched. But of course, that's still, it can make sense with a tie-in, because you have this entity this being in this entity with warped pupils, and now you have Juha with multiple pupils. So I can see where the speculation of connection could tie in before it was revealed that he was the son of the Spirit King. So I do see where people is coming from.
Right. Yeah. Any comments, X?
Yeah, sure.
I see so many like great conversations.
Sorry, say that again, brother.
Yeah, I see so many conversations that's going on right now in the comment section.
I've got a question here from Mr. Randy 21765 directly for the Elite Ace. So, as the Elite Ace, what are your top 5 Bleach characters you want to see in J-Stars? J-Star.
Oh man, I've been thought about this. Man, I even talked about this on 2 of the videos I made about it. I would love to see. I would love to see current Ichigo, but I understand we haven't seen him to do enough to add an authentic moveset. So the previous Ichigo, the one where he had his bankai that got chopped by a Hashwalk, I would love to see that Ichigo, naturally Byakuya, Grimmjow, Renji, and Man, see, I like so. You know what? Forget Kenpachi. They gonna put Madara from Naruto, one of the strongest characters, from what I understand. They can put Kenpachi.
Oh, trust me, he is one of the strongest characters. Trust me on that.
Madara is no joke.
Madara Uchiha is no joke.
But hopefully they, since they're gonna add in more characters for the next gen port, hopefully they add in some more characters or some DLC. Either way, I'm gonna get it this summer.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I wasn't asked this question, but I got to give you my top 5 characters I need to see in J Stars too. Number 1, I need to see Halle Bell in J Stars.
Yes, that too. Yes. Yeah.
I need to see Halle Bell in J Stars. Okay, I need to see Grimmjow in J Stars. I need to see Kisuke in J Stars. I would love to see Kisuke Urahara in J Stars. I need to see Kenpachi Zaraki in J Stars. What? Come on, man. I need to see that. And you know what? I need to see my boy, man. I gotta see Mr.
They could just keep, Don Kanoji, they can keep him a support character.
I have to see my boy, Mr. I have to see Don Kanoji in J Star. Could you just imagine Don Kanoji versus like Gon? Like, could you imagine how funny that would be, man? I would love this. Or Mr. Satan. Yes. Don Kanoji versus Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball Z. Yes.
Oh, man.
That would be awesome, bro.
Really?
That would be so awesome. Don Kanoji versus Mr. Satan. That would be an all-out war.
Oh man, Charles, you're so serious.
I'm serious. Do you understand what type of battle that would be?
My money is on
keep them in the sideline.
Yeah, I want to see. No, I really want to hear this. Don Kanoji versus Mr. Satan. Matter of fact, hold on. Before anybody say anything, in the comment section right now, Don Kanoji versus Mr. Satan. Who do you guys got? I want to know right now. Who do you guys have as coming out the winner? Don Kanoji versus Mr. Satan. Ace, who do you got? No, I want to know.
Everybody know, I'm down with Bleach. But even I will admit, I gotta give it to Mr. Satan.
Amen.
Yeah. Now y'all witness right there how real I keep it. I am not a Bleach fanboy. Damn, I'm not a Bleach fanboy.
Oh man, now my top five characters to make it in Bleach. I'm got a bit of bias here. I want to see Shunsui in J Stars, just simply because he's my favorite captain. Next to that, I want to see Byakuya because he was my second favorite captain, but he was my first favorite captain in the order that I've seen him, if that makes sense. Next, obviously I want to see Ichigo himself, but I would want to see him with his Fullbring bankai, if you know what I mean. I'd want to see that, and I don't want to see Aizen because in terms of a game character, his powers would be kind of boring. So I'd want to see.
Aizen is in the game.
I say what now?
Aizen is in J Stars already.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can't. His powers would be kind of boring. So I don't know. I'd want to see Toshiro in there just because his ice powers could be kind of cool. Like be animated nicely. And I don't know, man. Who else? Oh, for the love of it, throw in Old Man Yama in there, man. I want to see some fire action.
Old Man Yama.
Yeah, man.
Old Man Yama taking on Stodge. Yo. I'm sorry, guys. I know. Listen, I know I'm the only Toriko guy here, but Stodge and yo, Tommy Rod, people. I know the comment section are freaking out right now. Yes, I'm a Toriko boy. I'm completely caught up. Yes, I'm a Toriko. You guys got to start reading Toriko. I'm telling you. I mean, you guys got to read Toriko. It starts off really slow. I'm not gonna lie. It starts off like the first arc was kind of slow, but for some reason or other, it just picks up and it just never stops afterwards. I mean. When you have a monkey that can throw a mountain, that's all I'm gonna say.
What the hell?
I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. I'm talking about. He chopped a giant mountain in half with his tail and threw it, and he did it just because it was a Tuesday, just because it was nothing else to do.
Damn. Oh man.
I'm telling you guys. Any more questions? I'm getting off. I'm getting off because we've been having we having too much fun here, bro. This is what we're supposed to do, man.
That's what we do. We answer questions ourselves. We have fun. We have a good time. This is the captain's table, man. No one else does it like us.
Oh my God! Wait, hold on. Mr. Andy just made me remember. Listen, people. Listen, people. Shokugeki no Sama, people. Listen. Ace, I know I've been telling you about it. I know I've been showing you guys have got to read Shokugeki no Sama as well. It's my top. It's one of my top 5 mangas right now. I love it so much. Shokugeki no Sama. It's about food. Ace, I know you like food, man. I know you like food. X, I know you like food as well, and I know you both enjoy women. So you have to go read Shokugeki no Sama. It's simply incredible. Plus, the anime is coming out on April the 1st of this year, so you guys got to check it out. You guys got to check it out. I give it my seal of approval, honestly.
All right, guys, we got a question.
Back to this Bleach.
Yeah, we got back to Bleach. We got a question here from Mr. Soul Madness. He goes, I've been wondering this for a while now. Although Yhwach is extremely powerful and hacks, etc., would he count as a transcended being like Aizen and Mugetsu Ichigo? I'll answer this first. In my opinion, yes. Simple for the fact that we now know that he's related to the Soul King. Now, here's my theory about the Soul King, and I could be completely wrong here. I believe that the Soul King ends up being a culmination of all the beings in the Bleach universe, just like Ichigo. And that would explain why the Soul King wanted to see Ichigo specifically in near the beginning of this arc. I mean, that's my opinion on that. So Yhwach being, directly related to the Soul King being his son, it makes sense for him to be a transcendent being as well. Because we know in Bleach, a transcendent being, all that means is that you comprise of being more than one, being in the universe. Like when Aizen basically turned into the butterfly state, he was Shinigami and Hollow. So it's a bit different with the
X something up with your mic. You kind of went down a little, like.
That's weird.
There you go.
Yeah, you good.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good now.
Okay, cool. So basically, like I was saying, in terms of Aizen, we know that to be classed as a transcended being, you need to comprise of more than one being in the Bleach universe. Now, don't get me wrong, that's separate when it comes to the Visors, because the Visors were an experiment made by Aizen, where Aizen said in cold blood that they were a failed experiment, so they're not transcended beings. Ichigo is a transcended being because he comprises of all the different beings in the Bleach universe. I believe the Soul King is the same. I believe Yhwach is also very similar, and that's why Aizen was classed as a transcended being as well. So my answer to your question in short terms and in long terms is yes. I do believe that Yhwach is a transcendent being with all things included. Ace, how do you feel about it? And then Charles.
Yeah,
if you need me to repeat the question, just let me know.
Yeah, it does make sense that Yhwach will be considered a transcendent being. Of course, with his eyes closed, his offensive and defensive capabilities are just lowered drastically. But as far as the Spirit King, I think he's just his own entity within himself. And I think the reason why he wanted to see Ichigo is, of course, yes, he's a mixture of everything in the series. And because of that, the Spirit King knows about all the species that exist in Bleach. So for him to awaken from his slumber, which a lot of people forget that, for him to awaken from his slumber, maybe he sensed Ichigo or he was notified about him, and he was like, whoa, tell this person to come see me now. How am I and when did he become what he is? And I need to see him. And you know what? That's another thing. I hope he's not dead. Because if he is dead now officially, we will never get to see that meeting, that agree. I was looking forward to that, to Ichigo having a one-on-one conversation with the Spirit King. But yeah, all in all, yes, I do believe Yhwach is a transcendent being. You can categorize him as that.
Yeah. Just like both of you guys literally took the words out of my mouth by the time I get it. I mean, like, you guys basically said everything I want to say. Yeah, he is definitely a transcendent being, and just like he awoke and he was like he sensed Ichigo. I believe it is the same way when he sensed his son. He sensed Yhwach. He was like, my son is born, or he sensed Yhwach, because let's not forget what Ichibei said, and it was kind of hinted at to what Ichigo's true powers were. And we've been long since had this theory that Ichigo has the ability to give away some of his powers, or people that are close to him was able to absorb his powers to a certain extent. Like with Urahara. Yes, he is a transcendent being. I'm going to say that much. Yes, he is a transcendent being. And hopefully, and I know this. The Soul King is not dead. I'm not even gonna put that in my mind that oh no, this dude is dead. He is not dead. If Ichibei can literally have his body blew apart, have his spine, we see this man's spine, and he comes back. A simple stab through the chest is going to kill the Soul King, not by a long shot. Soul King is not dead. And also, one last quick thing. Why are people keep saying that Kisuke Urahara is the final villain of Bleach? Don't get me wrong.
Man.
Listen, people, I actually made a video about this so many months ago. Kisuke Urahara, in my honest opinion, is not the final villain of Bleach. Okay, he's not the final villain of Bleach. I mean, Ace, do you think that Kisuke Urahara is the final villain of Bleach?
I do not. It's a crazy possibility because Bleach is full of craziness, but it's I don't think so. I just do not think so. I mean, no, I don't. Maybe because people, they look at him as very mysterious. I don't see it. I really don't.
I don't either. Yeah. What do you think, X? Because I know me and Ace is. Do you believe that Kisuke Urahara is the final villain?
Hell no. Hell to the no, to the no, to the no, to the no. No. I'm going to say it one more time. No, 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 no. No. Just no. He is not the final villain. Come on, guys. Yes, I will agree that, Kisuke Urahara is a little bit shady. Yes, he has some secrets. Yes, he knows things that, maybe he shouldn't know, or knows things that we have yet to know that he knows. Like, for example, he knew about the Royal Guard. He knew that about Korinchi's healing methods. Yeah, he knows things that have never been told before. We know that. But as for him being the final villain, no. Yeah, don't get me wrong. He has the smarts to be able to be one, but he doesn't have the power to be one.
Yeah.
Well, no, I ain't gonna say you don't have the power because because Kisuke has some tricky. Like we don't. No, I ain't gonna say he don't have the power, but I just don't feel that he's the villain.
Here's the thing that I'll say though before we move on into that is that when it comes to like these final villains, a good final villain comprises of two things: one, being intellectually smart and being able to come up with a strategy to get to where they've gotten to, and two, having absolute power. Like in every series that you can think of, have you ever seen a final villain that is not strong or not extremely more powerful than any other villain that has been before him?
True. Oh my God, Cone is the final villain.
With that beared in mind, do you honestly think that Kisuke is going to be stronger than Yhwach? No.
Nah.
Kisuke is not a final villain. Yeah, he could have a major role, like he could be a major plot twist, but a final villain? Hell to the no. No. I won't accept it.
Do you guys see these comments that's coming in on who the final villain is? Someone said Cone is the final villain. Someone said Don Kanoji is the final villain. Oh no, this is the best one. The final villain of Bleach is actually Kubo's pen. What?
Oh man.
Oh, these guys are silly.
Oh man.
What
was the last time we seen Cone?
Oh my God! Back when he was like the vice of the Soul Palace. He's still up. Cone is still in the Soul Palace. Actually, when you think about it, he's still up there.
Oh yeah.
He is still up there. So I don't know if Cone is seeing what's going on right now, but he's still up there. I don't know what he's gonna do, but he's still up there. Okay, let's answer a few more, and then we're gonna probably just close this down for a little bit because we've been going hard, and I know it's really late for X right now. I know it's extremely late for him. Yeah, so let's just answer like maybe 5 more. So basically, people, what I want you to do is I want you guys to stop commenting just for right now and put your best comments out because we're gonna answer like maybe the top like 6 or 7 comments, and then we're gonna close it down. So you guys stop right now and just put in your best comments that you can, or what questions, as it were, So, while they do that, while they get ready and prepare, because I know we have like a minute and a half delay before they get that. I want to know from you, X, and you, Ace, basically, what is it that you're looking forward to in Bleach for this year? Like, what is the main thing that you are looking forward to for Bleach for this coming year?
All right. As for me, the main things I'm looking forward to is finding out, Shunsui exactly have planned? Like, is he going to Central 46 to get Aizen? What is his plan? Because he's always a man with a plan, if you know what I mean. Secondly, the thing that I'm interested in seeing the most, I'm interested in seeing the epic battle between Ichigo and Yhwach. I want to see how that's going to be played out. Because bottom line is, I want this series to come back, in terms of the anime, so I can see what all these fights are going to be like animated. Those are the main things I want to see for Bleach in 2015. That's me, man.
Yeah, for me, I'm just keeping it simple. I want to see all the questions answered, all the mysteries just opened up, all the tied loose ends just untied, just everything laid out. No mysteries, no nothing. And you know what? And I'm gonna say it right here and now. I don't want to see no damn romances between Ichigo and Rukia. I'm so sick of that. I swear to grits, I am so sick of reading and seeing those pictures. No, Rukia and Ichigo will never happen.
Why?
It will never happen. I see Orihime and Ichigo doing
No, bro. No.
The only reason because the way Shonen is and the way how just those type of matchups are so simplistic. They have the same similar hair color, and their child, whether it be a boy or girl, will be OP as hell. And Orihime already expressed her love to Ichigo. Ichigo never knew about it, but maybe she will express her love. She tried to kiss the motivator when he was asleep, but she said she couldn't do it. But Rukia and Ichigo, hell, you know what? I don't know. Maybe it will be Rukia and Ichigo. Shunsui did hint that Ichigo might not be able to return to the human world.
Yeah.
Stuck there in Soul Society. So
yeah.
Who knows?
I always felt that Orihime and Uryu was gonna end up together. Honestly,
that'd be weird.
That'd be messed up.
Yeah, it would. yeah, it would.
Why would Orihime and Uryu be messed up? Why?
I don't even think they ever hugged. I think they.
Well, where was the development? Where was the build up?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was nothing hinted, foreshadowed. They never smiled at each other or winked. The most Uryu, they both risked their lives for each other. But that's just typical friendship shonen stuff. But speaking of which, I gotta say it now. I'll try to give Fairy Tail a chance. I can't.
Don't listen, bro.
I tried to.
You should be reading Hunter x Hunter. That's what you should be doing. You should be going and looking at Hunter x Hunter.
I'm gonna get back on that too. But I'm just putting it out there for the ones who always say give something a chance, don't knock it till you try. I'm letting you all know I gave it a chance, and it ain't for Ace. So instead of just saying, sounding stupid, like, oh, I'm not even going to give it a chance, at least I gave it a chance, but,
Yeah, gotta respect that.
Back to
all right, guys, we got a good question come in. All right, it says, Captain's answer this question. Answer this question. To use Hado 90, Black Coffin, you have to have Soul Reaper, Quincy, and Hollow Powers, because Aizen said he could only use 1/3 of its power when he used it in the Komamura fight. Basically, what do we think about that? That's a very good point. That is a very, very good point.
Wait.
The way I feel about it, I don't know if you specifically...
Wait. I'm say that again.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, reread it because if I try... reread it again.
All right, cool. I read it again. All right. Answer this question. To use Hado 90, the Black Coffin, you have to have Soul Reaper, Quincy, and Hollow Powers, because Aizen said he could only use 1/3 of its power when he used it in the Komamura, right?
I don't recall that ever being stated that you have to have all that to use Black Coffin. It's just a very powerful spell. Like, you have to be very strong to be able to use that as full potential, the full incantation. But I mean, I believe if Aizen wanted to, he could have did. Right there, he's on Sokyoku Hill. He could have did the whole thing. But by the time he'd have just been standing there saying the whole incantation, Komamura would have, been trying to hit him, or he'd have landed a hit. But then again, Aizen, he could have just held his sword.
Yeah.
Held Komamura's sword and said the incantation of being flash stepping around saying it. But yeah, you could just be a regular Soul Reaper and use the full power of the incantation. I mean, Black Coffee, you just have to be very powerful.
Yeah, I 100% agree with Ace on this. It's no reason for me to comment. He literally took the words right out of my mouth with that one. So, yeah.
My thoughts about it is generally the same. I don't feel like you have to be, a transcended being to be able to use that ability, because look at Ichibei. Ichibei isn't a transcended being. He's just a really powerful Shinigami, and he was able to use even secret Hado that are above,
Yeah.
like the Hado of our level is up to 1 to 100. So of that basis alone, I don't think you need to be a transcended being to be able to use any of the Hado abilities.
Okay. Here, I got a question coming up right here by Mr. Antilock again. What would happen once the world collapses when Juha actually kills the Soul King? Will everything become one or be destroyed with the soul tickets come into play in the collapse? Hmm.
Mhm.
Well,
Well, I mean, here's the first part. He said, hold on, because the comments are still coming in. I got to get back to that real quick. Okay, well here's the first part of it, Mr. Antilock. You said, basically, hold on, let me get. Oh my God, the questions are coming in. um,
Wow.
I know I'm trying to get to it. Okay, he says, what will happen once the world collapses when Juha actually kills the Soul King? Um, that is the fact. If Juha can kill the Soul King, that's the first thing. But okay, let's just say hypothetically he does kill him, and he says, will everything become one? And then be destroyed. Basically, what I think is going to happen is this, Ansi. If Juha kills the Soul King, then I don't know. Would that make guys? I'm asking you, X and Ace. Would that make Juha the new Soul King if he kills the previous one, being that he's already the son?
yeah, it's like basically Juha is the prince, and
Yeah,
with him killing his father, he'll take heir to the throne, and he will be the new
yeah.
the king. Now, this is the thing. I believe with him dying, yes, there's a chance all the worlds could collapse, but I guess with Juha taking the place, however it works with him having control. I don't know if being inside that crystal is what keeps the structural balance and keep
Yeah.
dimensional fabric all intact. Maybe that's what it is. But see, the thing is, this just came to me. Maybe the Spirit King may actually be dead because think
What?
about it. Because think about it. With someone, basically, he's like God of Bleach.
Yeah,
With
he is the god.
yeah, with an entity like that around, would there be any need for these heroes to try to fight Juha? The
But then,
Spirit King can just take them out. Like, why would the Spirit King sit back and allow these Fullbringers and humans and Ichigo to battle it out when he can sit there and do what he can now that he's awakened?
wait. Hold on, hold on,
That's
hold
my
on,
own.
hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. So wait, what you're saying is that if the Soul King is dead, okay, let's just say he's dead. Okay, Juak killed the Soul King. If that's the case, then the Soul King being the final villain, that's completely thrown out the window. That's out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
That's completely gone. If that's the case, that would make Juha technically the new Soul King. Am I right? That's
Right.
what you're
Yeah.
getting at, right? Okay, now what's the Royal Guard's purpose?
I
What
know
is their duty?
the Royal Guard, of course, was to protect the Soul
The
King, but I
Soul
believe
King. Now, hold on. If Juha becomes the new Soul King, won't their purpose be to protect him?
no, I think knowing him, the way he despised Shinigami, he went as far as even to block Ichigo's Shinigami powers.
Yeah.
He would just make his elite guards the Royal Guard of the palace.
Because I was thinking that if he was able, and they would have to say, okay, he's the new Soul King, and we have to protect him because that's our duty. Then that would put the Royal Guard against the heroes, and then that would mean that's why you have these reinforcements come in because the Royal Guard would actually become the quote unquote villains. Because they would have to protect the new Soul King, and that would be a reason why we have Kisuke coming up, and we have the Vizards coming up, why we have Yorichi coming up. You see what I'm saying? Because the way that it stands right now, we have Ichigo and the rest. They're up there right now, but there has to be a reason for reinforcements to come because something's going to happen where Chad and Orihime and Ichigo, they're just not going to be able to handle all of it. It's going to the pressure's going to be on them. That's the reason why we have this other force on the way up, as backup, because something's going to happen up there that's going to completely change the game. Now, I believe, like you said, I think it was either you, X, or Northside, or somebody said this. I watched a lot of reviews, and they said that that's the reason why they're happy, why they didn't show the battle, so they can showcase more of their abilities when Chad and Orihime takes on the Royal Guard, like the compulsory and the miracle. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think about that? I mean, like, I know I've said a lot, but basically what I'm trying to get at here is that do you believe that besides the elite force up there and Juab taking over, if he did kill the Soul King, that there's going to be something else up there that's going to really back Ichigo and the rest down, the reason they need this backup to come up?
You know, that's one of the things I did wonder as far as the roles that the rest of the characters could play as far as Grimjaw, you know, the Fullbringers, the Visors. I did wonder about that. Hell, maybe Tessai, Ichigo's father, you know, Ryuki,
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
I did think about that. I was trying to envision it in my mind, like, okay, in the Fate Katakura town, you have all these fights going on at once. Soifon and Baragon, Stark and Shumshui, and, you know, just all around, you know, Halibut and Toshiro. Now, those other 5 cities that's floating around the royal palace up there, I'm wondering if, you know, these elite guards, if everyone's going to be separated and go into those cities and duke it out, but they're going to have multiple opponents. Because we see, of course, Halibut, she took on Lisa, Hiyori, and Toshiro all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that was sweet.
Yeah.
Now, are we going to see X-Axis taking on Grimjow and Ganju and Ginjo? But then we're going to see, you know, what about it's the Wind is still dead. Now I think about it. I don't know why he didn't come back. He should have brought him back. But anyway,
Yeah.
all those other fights could be spread about. You know, it could be. I don't think we're gonna see a lot of one-on-one. There's gonna be group fights, but that's if those extra characters play a role as backup. But what we do know for a fact is that the Visors and Yodorichi's sister is going to be
They're heading up there.
Yeah. Now, real quick, do y'all think that's her sister or brother? People are
That's
still
her
confused.
sister.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's the
That's
sister.
her sister. Trust me on that. Trust me, I can spot. Listen, that's her sister. Trust me. On that.
Yeah, I used to think brother, but now I'm thinking.
No, that's her sister. Now here's a question for you, Ace. Are you still on the fence against Gaswell? Do you believe that Gaswell is finally a man now? That's what.
You know, I'm still not convinced that that's.
See, I'm telling you, all you Gaswell lovers, y'all don't want to admit to yourselves. That's a man, yo.
Maybe it's a Hishi.
That's a good trap. That's what.
It could be a Hishi, but yeah, I think, you know. Kubo just throwing in that comedy from Yumachika. Speaking of which, real quick,
no. See, you don't want to accept the truth. No.
But you know what?
No, this is for you. No, this is for you and all of those other fans out there. That is a man, bro. That is a man.
To be honest, she or he.
See, here we go.
It could be whatever. I really don't care. Matter of fact, that whole cat clique. I don't get Candace. The other them females. I don't really care about them. But out of them all, I can tell Giselle, she's everyone's favorite. She was the most tripped out and just kooky and crazy.
Actually, my favorite was Lilioto. Actually, Lilioto and Gaswell. Actually, Lilioto was the most level-headed one.
Yeah, that's true.
All I'm gonna say about Starlight G is that some of those panels where she was like, you know, sucking back the blood of Bambietta, that looked a little bit suspect. I'm not gonna lie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them panels looked a bit suspect in that chapter with Yumachika and her talking. Like,
this person said Gaswell is my lover. Fuck her all day. Watch out, bro.
Really, bro? Really?
Wow, really, bro? Okay. Hey,
go down like that, man.
Watch out. But yeah, man, I think that'll do it, man. We killed it again, bro. I mean, like, I'm sorry, guys, that we had a couple of technical difficulties at first.
Yeah.
Another captain's table is in the books, but don't worry, I promise you, it won't be as long as next time. It
won't. No, it will not be. Yeah, it will be way sooner. Way sooner.
Way sooner. Because honestly, I know we said this last time, and it was like actually longer.
Yeah.
But I promise though, we're gonna make it a lot sooner. Especially we got to make up for that hour that we missed. Especially since we got everything taken care of now. We make sure the trolls won't enter or anything like that. You know. We know what to do now. You know, we have it all set up. We have it all planned. So we can guarantee you that next time when we say 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 3 o'clock, that's when it's going to happen. But yeah, again, me personally, I just apologize for it, but we got it taken care of. Y'all had fun, y'all enjoyed yourself. The comment section is still blowing up right now. It's still blowing up right now. Baz B and Candace Catnip fan fiction. Watch out, people. That's a lot of burning fingers in a lot of different spots. But
burning fingers.
Yo,
that's a lot of burning fingers.
Why?
The burning fingers, damn.
That's them burning fingers.
Well, his powers is gone now, so he SOL.
Hey, watch out, bro. I mean, good up, rapping back. Watch out, bro. Anyway, X, you gotta say anything, bro? Anything you want to say?
I'd like to say a few things in it. Firstly, I'd like to thank the subs, for giving us all these great questions. I'd like to thank you guys for sticking with us through the technical difficulties, through the trolls and all of that malarkey and craziness going on. And other than that, thank you for supporting myself, supporting Charles Anime World, supporting the EliteaCE, and it's just an honor for you guys to be so hyped up to hear our opinions and our viewpoints and us breaking down chapters and analyzing this. What we do it for you guys, and we do it for fun as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed chilling with us. And yeah, we're definitely going to be doing this again sometime in the near future. It won't be like another year break, so it won't be in 2016. It will definitely be in 2016. I'm responsible for that one. All right. So, but understand that it's not always going to be so quick, because we do have lives to lead. We have different schedules, different time zones. We have things going on. So with all that said, I just want to say thank you guys for sticking by, supporting us throughout this entire year, and we hope to see you guys again soon. Ace, take it away.
Wait, hold on. Before Ace takes it away, my dude Sam Azami says, "Hey, yo, Ace, we gotta see your face, though."
You know what? I was going on. Yeah, I was gonna mention that, but you know what? I believe let's see. We're gonna take it to you, Charles, then me.
What? Oh, okay.
Hey,
you guys know what it is, man. It's your Captain Charles' Anime World, leader of Squad 00, founder of Squad 00 Universe. I know my squad, my fam was in this comment section. Heavy. 00 was in the comment section, very heavy. I noticed a lot of names, So I want to thank all of you guys for showing up as well. I want to thank Ace's subscribers. I want to thank X's subscribers as well. We had fun. Actually, we had a lot more fun than normal. I don't know why, but we just did. Like this hangout was a lot more fun. Like we got like the topics out and our theories out and things of that nature. But we had a lot of fun this time around as well. Of course, I know you guys are asking. Yeah, Ace is gonna put our channels in the description box below, so make sure you click on that Charles's Anime World and that Shimagami X later on. We putting in that work. Hell, I do what 20 plus minute reviews every week. When it's a good chapter,
every week without fail from you, man.
Yep.
You go in.
Yeah, like 20-minute plus reviews every week on a good chapter. On a bad chapter maybe 17. But anyway, I'm gonna give it to my boy X or Ace or whoever wants to take it away. Again, I want to thank you guys so much. I see them Squad 00s posting up in the comment section right now. Thank you guys, and hey, that'll do it for me, man. Ace. Or X, or whoever.
I'll go first. I'll let Ace do the closing thing, because this is his channel, innit?
Yeah,
so I'll say a few things. Alright, on top of what I said before, it's an honor for me to be on this channel with Ace. For those of you who don't know, Ace is the person who inspired me to start my start YouTube in the first place. But with all that being said, it's an honor to be here. Now, all you subscribers, you guys are great. For all the Squad X members that have joined the chat, thank you for coming to support your captain, and also all the Squad 00 members that have come to join the chat. Thank you for supporting your president and supporting your captain, Charles' Anime World. What more can I say? It's been an honor and it's been a pleasure. The EliteaCE, take it away, my friend.
Wait, hold on. For Ace, take it away. Hold on, bro. I'm sorry. This comment section is heavy, brother. Wait. This dude just combined EliteaCE and my group together. He calls it the Elite Squad Universe. What?
You know what? That got a cool ring to it. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet.
The Elite Squad Universe. That's
live action.
I like that. I like that. Yo, yes, and Toriko is the truth. Hey, before we go, we got to wait. Before we go, I gotta ask this to Ace. No, for real. I know we gotta do it, but hold on, Ace. Before we go, because we got the bleach stuff, we took care of that bleach greatness. That's in the books. We did it, killed it like we always do. But Ace, I want to know from you, man. Do you ever plan on picking up that Hunter x Hunter greatness? Because both me and X are completely and utterly caught up to Hunter x Hunter, that greatness. Do you plan on ever picking up that Hunter x Hunter greatness?
You know what? I do believe. Matter of fact, I'm on episode 4. So
No! What?
Okay, that's a good start.
But so I'm gonna tell you this though. So far, I'm not feeling like, I don't know, man. One Piece, I only made it to episode 3 and I said no. Fairy Tail, I made it to episode 2 and said no. But Hunter x Hunter, I'm like, okay, because this is my thing. I never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, ever go off of anybody else's hype. I go off of what I like and feel when I'm experiencing something, because things go either way. This can happen with anybody. This happened to me back then. People can say, man, that movie was sweet as hell. You go see it, you'd be like, what? But because you were feeding off their hype expectations. Or you can say, someone can say, man, that movie was trash. Then you go see it and be like, oh, I was expecting this to be bad, but it actually turned out to be good. That's why I go off of my own vibes and codes. So basically, I go into a series open-minded. So I went into Hunter x Hunter. Not to say that what y'all said about it has no credibility. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, let me see what this is about for myself. Even though I ain't crazy about the design of the main character, he looks a little bit too PG. I ain't even say PG-13. Just
out them booty shorts, man. I'm putting some real man.
He looks just too rated E for A. Was it? You know what I mean? I need something a little bit more mature in the main character. However, I've been told about some super form he gets with his hair sticks all the way up or something like that. Yes, I am well aware that Hunter x Hunter has the blood in it and people get pierced and neck snapped, their arms broken or something like that. But so far, so good. It's just, I'll be like having so many animes I be looking at on my plate, and I be playing the game and doing this, doing that. But after, I'm only 3 episodes left in Psycho-Pass, and I have to watch this. What's the name? Shame on me. Damn, Levi's backstory. What's the name of that damn?
Shit. I just got it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we got the manga.
I just got it.
Yeah. No regrets. Once I watch that, yes, everyone, I'm saying it now. We'll give my thoughts on it, so look out for that video. But
Ace,
then, yeah.
Ace, all I'll say is this: Hunter x Hunter gets much better once you get past episode 20. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. You're gonna love. You're either gonna like Kurapika or Killua. I don't know exactly which one, but you're gonna like one of them.
Ace will like Killua.
No.
Is that the motivator with where it's the blue and the white? I think he was blue and white.
And he has white hair. Yeah.
He has the white hair.
Yeah, I think he got white hair.
Bro, yes, bro.
Yeah,
bro, I'm
gonna
telling
like
you.
him.
Yo, AX, wait till he meets Hisoka.
Yo, Hisoka is no joke.
Bro, but yeah, I'm sorry, man. But listen, you live, man. I mean, like, you guys heard it here first. It was announced on the captain's table. Where would you announce it but the captain's table? Elite Ace he's watching Hunter x Hunter, people. What? That's it, bro. Come on, man. That's announced here, man. You can't get that nowhere else, man. But anyway, Ace, man, you did the big announcement, bro. I mean, like,
oh yeah.
Let's finish. Let's wrap this up, bro. Let's wrap this up, man.
All right, here we go. It is I, the trendsetter, the originator, the captain commander of the whole captain's trend in the anime YouTube community. It is I, the Elite Ace, naturally keeping it live action. You already know what it is. Of course, like these two gentlemen said, it was always an honor to do this with my YouTube brothers. I'm glad that one positive inspiration can have another positive domino effect. You know, people inspired me, then I inspired this person. This person inspired this person. It's always a good thing. This is just a long time in the making. I mean, like I said, this is over a year. This is supposed to have been done, but hey, better late than never. I want to thank all of the subscribers, the viewers, the people in Squad Double Universe, and the people in Shin Megami X's squad, as well as mine, the new ones, the old ones, the classic ones. Thank you for the jokes, the comments, the questions. We will have another one way, way sooner. I'll put it like this. Well, I can't speak for these two guys' schedules, but I'm predicting and foreshadowing it. The next one will be up by summertime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can do that.
Because of multiple things
100%.
can happen. I'm gonna tell you the things I know for a fact that's gonna happen by summertime. I'm gonna be way further into Hunter x Hunter, and so many things are gonna have happened in Bleach, and that's gonna be more things to talk about.
Yes.
And, so I'm just amped about that. And yes, one thing I was gonna bring up, but the gentleman in the comment section, he did bring it up. Yes, hopefully, yes. Next time I will have a camera. Now, this is my little mini backstory. Then we can wrap it up.
Backstory.
I've never,
okay.
turn back the pendulum, the elite version. I've never had a use or wanted a webcam. Never. Then I had these netbooks with a built-in webcam. And then once we started this captain's table segments, I was thinking like, damn, before we did the first one, I remember telling Charles, like, uh-oh, I don't have a webcam. Then he said, well, you can still do it with the audio. It'll just show a picture. I said, oh, that's cool. And I'm not gonna lie, I got relaxed with that. I really did. And me, I'm kind of, for the ones who can't tell, I'm kind of got this slight lone wolf vibe. That's why you see a lot of these hangouts and chats, the other YouTubers. No offense to them, you rarely see me in them. Now, I know it's like catching Bigfoot. If y'all catch me like in a live, you're like, oh man, there go TheEliteace, it's TheEliteace, I'm Yaku joking, getting King of Lights and all that type of stuff. But I'm gonna get one, so it'll be that complete experience. Because I know as of right now, it's showing my brand new epic thumbnail, made by none other than Shin Megami X. I do like this, but of course, it has to show my actual face. So again, this is an honor and a privilege. I had a lot of fun. I wish it could last longer, but we all have things to do, especially Shin Megami X in his time zone. He is.
Wait, hold on. X, what time is it? Is it like 10? What was it? 11 o'clock?
11. 5 minutes past 11.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
You got stuff to do tomorrow, work.
Yeah, I got a long day tomorrow, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. So yeah, we got to do this.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it, everybody. No more I can say. So until then.
I mean, sign our suckers.
There you go. Yep. It's TheEliteace signing out. And X, you gotta say your closing statement.
He doesn't. Oh wait, that's so lame. I'm sorry, X. I'm sorry.
Get out of here, man.
It's so lame, bro. I'm sorry.
Get out of here, man.
No, wait a minute.
It's a friend.
Because he. Wait a minute. X, now he does have one. Now I know. Charles with the sign out suckers. Mine is signing out. And you know what? I might change that one, man, because everybody got that one. I ain't gonna lie. I might change that one. But X, he does have his.
But Ace though, it's lame, bro.
Oh man, I mean it's cool. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real like an apple peel. Some would say mine is probably lame because everybody in a Gundam says it. Signing out. I know so many YouTubers that say signing out. It's gonna be something. I'm not gonna say see you later.
See you later.
I'm not gonna say see you next time. I'm not gonna say signing out. I might say, all right, well I'm gonna think of it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to meditate on it, talk to my inner spirit, But well, I won't call it lame. I just say
played out.
Well, that could be the better one because for the other YouTubers who say I don't want them to put their head down like damn, Ace, baby. For the ones who say it, they probably think like damn. Not Ace probably think my closing videos is a piece of ass. Like damn, because I say
hey, you said it.
I mean, but I don't want to give that impression. Y'all know I'm hella humble, so I don't want to give that wrong.
Ace, newsflash, you just did.
The good thing, I mixed it up and cleared it up like icing on the cake.
Whatever, man. But yeah, okay. X, say your sign out.
All I'm gonna say is this. Listen, everybody, 99 plus 1. I'm out.
Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I like that one. Now that one is cool because I get what it means.
I do too.
Yeah, I do like that one. So, got Charles signing out suckers. me, closing statement pending, and then you got X where it says 99 plus 1. So that'll do it, everybody. Thanks for watching. We will see you all again by this summer.
Definitely. Peace.